During every match, 80 men around the world will take their own lives.
80 minutes, 80 men.
40 men will kill themselves in the first half.
And the same amount will die from suicide in the second half.
By the final whistle, 80 males will have chosen to end it all.
A major reason for this is that us men don't always talk about the tough stuff.
So this half-time, don't open social media, don't go to the bar on your own, talk to your mate for the full 15 minutes.
This half-time, be a man of more words.
As much as I don't remember some memories, the ones I do have, it's like I lived a whole nother life.
There's just no situation where you're better off without your dad. My life genuinely got flipped upside down.
Life and grief and loss and all the work trauma that we see, it changes you. You want to take care of those wounds so that you don't pass them on to your kids.
When you play a team sport and you train as often as we do, there's just a massive bond between everyone. We're very much ingrained in each other's lives.
The battle for her is much more difficult than it is for me. My health is her health, and, you know, her health is my health.
I can say she is my life. She is my oxygen. Her well-being, her happiness. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy.
When I look back on the midst of my depression, I didn't take into account that this is putting my mum through incredible stress.
I want my son to grow up knowing that his dad's death didn't define him, and it certainly doesn't define my son. There's so much more to life.
I don't think there's a day where I haven't even thought about Dad. I always think about what could have been.
Hello and welcome to Northampton School for Boys. It is the first game of the second half of term in this incredible school season that has seen so much competition from top to bottom. Today, it is two of the very top ones that are in action. Northampton School for Boys hosting Sedbergh, a special game for so many reasons, not least of all, Northampton School for Boys currently top of the Daily Mail trophy table, Sedbergh currently third. The winner of this one almost certainly going to go top of that table. So Thomas Riches, by the way, in second. And that leads me on to one of the biggest things about this game. It is that we have Northampton School for Boys, a state school, much like Tommy's, that are operating at the top end of the school game. The rise of NSB has been incredible over the years. A side that has seen so many talented players come through the ranks, not least of all Courtney Laws back in the early 2000s coming through. But over the course of the last 10 years, they have risen and they have risen and they have risen. And in the last 3 years, they have won the under-15s national title twice in 2023 and 2025, reaching the final as well in 2024. This is a state school that has suddenly reached the very top of the school's rugby standings. They drew with Millfield a few weeks ago, but they won a major scalp. And Sedbergh is about as major as it can possibly be. Sedbergh School, one of the most famous schools in the rugby sense of it in the world. An absolutely fantastic outfit. But if we have a look over here, in fact we won't have a look over there because the score's just moved, but NSB showing their prowess in the under-14s game with a 33-12 victory over Sedbergh, a statement for them. That is a real landmark for them. Will they do that in the first 15 game? It remains to be seen, but this is a monumental fixture between two absolute giants now of the school's rugby game, and we cannot wait to bring it to you live. NSB are unbeaten this season as well. The only blemish on their record, if you could even call it a blemish, is that draw down at Millfield, 36-all. Sedbergh, they've lost a couple of times, but when I tell you who they've lost to, you'll realise quite what an elite level they're playing at. A tight defeat to Kirkham Grammar School and an even tighter one to Blackrock College. And anyone who knows anything about Irish schools rugby knows that those Irish schools are absolutely fantastic, and if it had been about a minute longer, Sedbergh might well have taken that one as well. So that is the level of rugby we're talking about. That is the level we are thinking about as we kick off November. As we kick off November, it is also time for us to talk about Movember. I've got a pretty terrible effort going on at the moment, but don't worry, by about next week we'll have a lovely full-grown moustache going on. Movember, men's mental health, prostate cancer and testicular cancer support. We are looking after all things Movember this month here on NextGenLive. You might be able to see, in fact, I'll pull out a little tie I've got on, which is the Movember tie, and we will be presenting, as my cameraman pulls right in on that, we will be presenting these ties throughout the month to the Movember Man of the Match at every game we are live at today. So we will have those Movember Man of the Matches for you all through the month of November. We are going to be going up to Wilf in a second to go through the team sheets, but just before we do, just a final thought on this game. These two have only met once before. It was last year, 40-12 to Sedbergh here on this very ground. It is a massive one coming up in terms of who is going to do what this year, but it is going to be monumental. We cannot wait to get going. Movember, by the way, if you'll see popping up on your screens throughout the day, a little QR code. If you scan that, you'll go to the NextGenLive Movember space. You go into that and you can get yourselves donating towards Movember. We'd love it if you can do as much as you can, but at the very least, please grow a moustache. It's all about rearing awareness as much as it is about raising money for these fantastic causes. Right, Wilf is up in commentary. He's dying to go through the team sheets, not least because we have some absolutely fantastic players lining up today, and I know that he wants to talk all about them. Also, he's got a fantastic co-commentator alongside him in Ferdy Barnett-Vincent, who I know he's absolutely dying to quiz. So we're going to throw up to Wilf to talk us through the teams for Northampton School for Boys against Sedbergh. Kickoff at 2:15.
Thanks, Angus. Welcome then to Northampton, to the home of Northampton School for Boys, who, as Angus has said, are having a fantastic season. What a season it is for the whole schools. The under-15 side just recently named champions at St Joe's, and now a chance for the first team to continue their magnificent unbeaten run. Time to have a look at the two sides that will be starting the contest here today. Up first, the host Northampton School for boys. Ben Jones and Monty Lee both start in the front row. The Saints props with Sean Farrell jumping up to start at hooker. Will Higgins and Tom Hardwick in the row. 2 Year 11s in that back row with Harry White, Harry Barnett-Vincent and Elliot Clough making his debut for the first team today. Caelan Chin captains the side at 9 with Finn Shields, brother of England's Hugh, currently unavailable at 10. In the centre, it's Callum Tarry, who started for Saints against Sale in midweek, taking on Ash Cox alongside him, Civil and Renahat on the wings, and George Cooper at full-back. A bench as well with plenty of quality. Kai Campbell, Jasper Smith, Ted Kenyon, the Year 11, and Massimo Raps, another Northampton Saint, on the bench. Plenty of big names missing for Northampton School for boys, away on England camps, away with international duty, but a Sedbergh side that's looking a little bit more first choice. For the away team, Ollie McCall of Sale starts with Ben Rosenthal in the front row, with Jack Nesbitt stepping up into hooker. James Moore captains the side on his return from England duty alongside Sale's Nico Jones. Zach Brooks, Ben Dewsbury and Rob Bentham are in the back row. Will Baston, also back from England camp, starts at 9, with the twins of Jacques, Thomas and Adam starting at 10 and 12 in control, with Oliver Ashton at outside centre. Daniel Delanoy starts on one wing with Sale's Chris Kirby on the other, and Newcastle Red Bulls' Charlie Deneen is a real live wire at fullback. Plenty of quality on the bench as well. Austin Sanford, Newcastle's Freddie Turnbull, Scotland's Harry Hawkins on his way back from injury, and Freddie Galatzine-Scott finish out the team. And as Angus was saying, I am delighted to be joined by another NSB regular, unfortunately out with injury at the moment, but has made his way up into the gantry. Ferdy Barnett-Vincent. Ferdy, thank you so much for joining us today. How much are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it today. It should be a great game. Both teams looking strong, and yeah, just can't wait to get it started and get going.
It's a beautiful day here as well. The weather is really holding out for us after a pretty miserable weekend so far, but just perfect for the occasion, Ferdy.
Yeah, definitely. A bit cold, but nice, dry, warm. Well, not warm.
In the sunlight at least.
Yeah. Hopefully good ball movement for both the teams to play today. Hope should be a cracker.
The second team is kicking off imminently on the field behind us, but it's the ones who will soon be taking to the stage. A late injury in the under-14s tie, which went the way of NSB, is just being sorted, and then the sides will be taking to the stage here at Northampton School for boys. The pitch, which, as you were saying, Ferdy, you can see which side that the first team usually train on, with one half looking a little bit more grass-kempt than the other. There's been a great luncheon on as well in the Edward Cripps Human Performance Centre this afternoon. It's a real sense of occasion here as NSB look to keep this undefeated run alive.
Yeah, massive day for the school. Like you were saying, everyone's come out. We've got food venues, everything. Obviously, hopefully looking to continue on with our unbeaten run,
and it's just the luck of the draw with this England camp that unfortunately NSB are without Will Heifer, Hugh Shields, Jack Lewis and George Tongawi are all called up for the England camp. Congratulations to them. Gio Panarillo also made his debut for Italy over the weekend, and then Aidan Reid unfortunately out with a knock in that Saints victory over Sale. And then yourself as well, Ferdy. That's almost 7 of the starting 8 in the pack, unfortunately unavailable at this moment in time. But it's a chance for those younger lads and a couple who have performed really well from the second team to step up and make an impact here.
Yeah, exactly. This year, like you were saying earlier, Elliot Clough making his debut today. Him and his brother joined the school this year and have made terrific impacts. I mean, Ethan played against Rugby, coming on as a late substitute, made his debut, looked very good there at 12. Can't tell the difference out of them, but one's at back row, one's at 12.
His twin brother playing for the Twos, who have just kicked off behind us as the under-14s form the tunnel here for the senior side as they come down the steps in that famous red and blue. There is a real sense of occasion here this afternoon as perhaps the two best sides in the country face off. NSB undefeated, a fantastic run. Some of the opposition that they've had to take down to keep that run alive, remarkable. Mill Hill, Ipswich, Bedford, Kingsmack, Millfield, Burco, Solihull, Rugby all put away. But now it's Sedbergh, perhaps their biggest challenge so far. Will be looking to cause an away upset. So we've run through those missing, and they are big names. perhaps a punishment for your success, unfortunately. Third, he just called up to that England camp. It's a golden generation in that upper sixth, but there's still so much quality left out here.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you were saying, 7 or 8 players out, but if you look at the team, it's still a strong team, and don't write us off now.
It's a marvel, really, that the likes of Panarillo, who played for Italy in their win over Ireland over the weekend, started on the bench for NSB the last time they were on our screens against Berkhamsted at the Stoneaxe. It's just a testament, really, to the quality of this side. Caelan Chin steps up to captain the team. He's another who's had a long run of injuries, the Saints 9, but now back to full fitness, and he's been really impressive so far this season.
Yeah, missed a lot of last season with broken collarbone, but back fully fit now and back to his best.
Captain in this team out there with Mark Hyde, the referee this afternoon, and Sedbergh come out in their caps. It is a new part of the setup, really, as they lay them pitch side. The caps are given to the first team players on their debut, but they do not get to keep them. They are handed down from now until the next 100 years, Sam Moore was saying in the build-up. They are now a permanent fixture as Sedbergh enter the fray in their traditional brown and white. And what a job Sam Moore has done since coming in, of course, a former Sedbergh student himself, former England under-20 international. Played plenty of rugby at Sale and in Wales with the likes of the Ospreys and Cardiff as well. His father and uncle both represented Wales internationally, and his younger brother captains the team today.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very interesting dynamic. England's James Moore, who's captain of Sedbergh in the row, whose older brother is now his first team coach.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. Like, my brother Howie's at 7 today, and I think if I ever had to coach him, I don't think he'd ever be able to listen to me. So, well, it seems to be working for them anyway.
My brother was also my captain at first team level as well, back in the school days. It's interesting dynamic, but it will be NSB who kick us off in the meantime. NSB going left to right in this first half in that red and blue. It will be Shield the younger who will kick us off. Year 11 stepping up into the first team, on the hunt to be top point scorer in this team, and it's a remarkable scoring record at this stage in the season. NSB have scored 250 more points than they've conceded. It's an unbelievable scoring record.
Yeah, our defence have been pretty solid this year. Our goals are obviously nil the teams. We've been quite upset with letting them even in once or twice, I think a few times, just the 7 points being scored, and that's not leaving us happy.
Finn Shields hangs it up into the clear skies here in Northampton, taken cleanly off the kick-off by Jax, but he's hammered back. Great physicality to start things off. And now Jax, the second, out the back here, and a bit of space for Sedbergh out wide. First carry of the game for Charlie Deneen. Jax through the forwards again. Carried by Jack Nesbitt. Quick ball from Baston. He'll be flying it wide all day, but NSB's line speed, excellent again.
Yeah, it started really well, getting shots on. It means so much to us now, knowing what's on the line.
And the ball goes loose. And I think NSB are going to have this from the line out. Great defence so far. The first shot came from the shirtless man, the numberless, I should say, man out there for NSB.
Yeah, Harry White. Ruben Williams at the start of the in our pre-season broke his wrist and had to get the number 6 shirt cut off him. So,
oh dear. Well, White again making his first start for the first team here with that huge hit. And in the end, that defensive pressure tails loose at the line out, carried on by Barnett Vincent. Another hard line. Is there an offload? It's Cox driving forward here. What a start for NSB. White out the back for Shields. Missed pass over the top, and it's a saunter home for the opening score. Will Higgins found himself on the edge and dots down for the host.
What a start for us, yeah. Higgins not normally out there, so, well, working for him now.
Well, he's a two-time national champion, Will Higgins, the Northampton Saints second row. Phil Beaumont described him as perhaps the breakthrough player of the season for NSB, and, well, he's left himself on the edge with little to do there on the end of this. Fine ball from Finn Shields. Lose one Shield, find another in the back pocket. What an asset.
Yeah, this is about his second game back, so injured against Ipswich, did his ankle, so come back and not lost any class.
Hasn't played for the school since that Ipswich game, but he did represent Saints under-17s in midweek. And now it will be Shields. Good effort, but just wide of the left-hand upright. Down goes the flag, but Northampton School always lead by 5. Fantastic start here, Sedbergh. Need to get off the bus, really. It's a long way to come.
Yeah, long trek. Like you're saying, when we travelled up to Kingsmack, I think torrential weather, but that took us about 15 minutes to get us started. So let's hope we can capitalise on this.
Sedbergh are behind, but their first chance to venture into NSB territory. Thomas Jacks hangs it up. Another great kick-off. And it's been stolen by the captain, James Moore. Off the deck from Baston, through the forwards again. Good counter drive from NSB. Baston, Jacks again. Now they might go a little wider. It's Oliver Ashton, the Newcastle Red Bull centre, over the 22. Baston quickest there, as he always is, and Nisbet with another carry. Met well by the try scorer Higgins. Jacks. Daniel Delanoy wants it wide. Moore carries himself and bumps through the first player. What a unit James Moore is. It's Jacks again at fly half. Started for Sale in their defeat to Saints in midweek with his brother on the bench. Baston. Jacks of the Adam variety. Releases the call from referee Mark Hyde. McCall, nice work out the back. Moore on the edge. Both second rows hanging out in that 5-metre channel. Baston. Jacks. Ollie McCall. Hails from Bury St Edmunds originally. Now up in Sedbergh. Jacks. And another Jacks. And they're linked so well in the midfield, and they create a bit of space for Oliver Ashton. Ball's come loose. And I think finally NSB might have it back.
Yeah, great D-set from us there, just getting them in. I think our forward defence could be a bit better, finding a bit of width on the outside, but...
Penalty goes Sedbergh's way on the deck. Looking to go quickly there. I think tap and go is the option. No release is the call. And as you said, fairly great defence from NSB, but they've got more to do here. It's Bentham. Well, it's come loose again at the breakdown. Pops up into the air. Sedbergh do have it on the deck. And it's a quick pick and go round the corner from Nisbet. Trying to catch NSB unaware. Jacks, now they might go wider. It's Adam Jacks. It's another strong carry from Ashton.
Great D there, James Civil.
Ripped away by Civil. Bentham hit hard at the gain line by Thomas Hardwick. Nisbet looking to duck under the challenge, but driven back again. Outstanding defence for Northampton so far. Jacks. Oh, it just deflects, but still finds Adam Jacks, and now they might have a man over. Sliding in goes Chris Kirby.
Yeah, fair play Sedbergh there, moving the ball really well, keeping us in and moving it out. We got to be better though.
They did not panic, Sedbergh, when they were driven back. The physicality on show from both sides, excellent so far. Even this young NSB team stepping up in the face of such pressure. But in the end, as you have another look here, it almost went awry. The pass was looking to go out the back of Ben Rosenthal. And again, it's Jacks to Jacks. That's the combination you're going to see all day today. Both crucial cogs in the first team for Sedbergh last season, Thomas and Adam. And they'll be crucial to anything good that Sedbergh do this afternoon.
Yeah, really good when we played them last year as well. Single-handedly, just the brother chemistry working well.
And it's got them perhaps in front as Jacks looks to add the extras off target. Stays 5 apiece. What a start to the contest.
Yeah, great start. Let's just hope we can keep it up now.
Little conversation there between coach and captain, brothers of course. More family with such an impact on Sedbergh throughout the years. And now this brave new era for Sedbergh has gone excellently well. Only 2 defeats this season, one to Blackrock College, which is perfectly excusable, and then a fantastic game in which they were seen off by Kirkham. but flawless beyond that as it's taken cleanly off the kickoff. Well met again.
Yeah, we're fronting up really well at the minute.
It's a very rare unforced error for Sedbergh, which will hand Northampton School for Boys another opportunity. Got to take these chances when they come, Verd. It's not often that Sedbergh are going to hand you back the ball like that.
No, exactly. Hopefully, we back our scrum against every team in the country, so let's see how it goes today.
First in the Daily Mail at the moment. Northampton School for Boys with just that draw to blemish their record. Sedbergh sit in third with Tommies between them, but if they win today, they'll overtake their opponents. Straight down at the scrum. It's two Saints front rowers up against two from Sale. None of the four in action in midweek in the Academy League.
Right before the game, about the space before the
Not
set.
a bad matchup though, is it? Start the game.
Not at all. Ben Jones, the youngest of the four.
First year at prop as well. If last year was in the back row for us, now transition to prop and starring really.
Boy. Set.
Scrum fed by Caelan Chin.
Use the ball.
The ball's come loose and it's deflected Sedbergh's way, and it's picked at the base excellently well by Bentham, who finds an offload and then chipped in behind, but unfortunately straight out. Regardless, it's a good exit for Sedbergh. That scrum was a little bit of a mess there. Someone just had to take charge on the deck.
On the line.
Yeah, footballing skills just not proving the best for us.
On the line.
I think ground's extra slippy, so got to make sure front rowers, Mont's getting his feet in the ground, staying strong.
It did rain over the weekend here. Even if the conditions are perfect today, here's Harry White. Throws men around in training. He's really stepped up even as a year 11 to earn the respect of his teammates. Over the top from Shields. It's going to bounce up for Deneen here. And Deneen, he'll take the scenic route. Straightens up on the 22. A thunderous shot comes in from Howie Barner-Vincent. Still a hint of an overlap on the outside. Oliver contained. 30, what a hit that was by your brother.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter, that. Tackle, defence, breakdown, all of it. Loves it.
Strong carry by James Moore. Slow ball though, so the box kick from Bayston. It's high and not very handsome. Fantastic take from Cooper. Had to be perfect. Right in the sunlight here. Bounces up in midfield. Ben Jones with a little hitch kick. Brushes off the first.
Let go, lost now, 3.
Chin. Little ball on the inside maybe. Shields carries in himself.
12,
through the forwards. Sedbergh straight over the ball. Good clear out. Chin. Cox. Well met. Gets a little offload away, but the forward's still contained. Tarry. Big shot on Barner-Vincent. Chin. Back to the inside. Out the back door from Hardwick. Little bit of space for Shields. Dancing his way through. Finds the offload for Chin. NSB up to the 5. Ball comes loose at the breakdown. Off their feet there, Sedbergh. Lovely offload from Tom Hardwick. Quick tap and go, but Jones is caught out wide. Gets it away from Monty Lee. Huge figure.
No hands, release 3.
The tight head. Now they're as close as they can be. 2 men shot on Jones to put him down.
Playing with 14 at the minute, we've got to make it count now.
Man down in the backfield for NSB. Are they held up here by Sedbergh? It's a missed opportunity. Just back into traffic. And a pile of brown bodies there to contain possession.
I think we didn't need to rush it there. Right in a perfect position, could have slowed it down, got a few tap moves up our, or even points. Tight games like this, every point is crucial.
Absolutely there. It's very difficult to catch Sedbergh out. They do work hard in defence, so maybe next time they'll slow things down. This is looking like an early injury, though, for Northampton School for Boys.
Yeah, Tom's down. He's tough, though. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets back on, plays on.
An outstanding little offload from Hardwick that set this move up. Shields dancing through just like his brother. Game against Berkhamsted. He was unbelievable. Man of the match in that contest. almost double figures of turnovers on the deck from the fly half, as well as a great score and a general control of the match.
Yeah, Hugh's been class this year. Really missing him today, but like you're saying, Finn stepped up well, and you can't really tell what Shields you prefer at the minute.
Absolute coin toss, which is the better of the two players. Even if Finn does usually stand out at 12 in his under-16 age group.
Still need to be behind when you're chasing.
3 years of him at the helm with this NSB side.
Behind when you're chasing,
wouldn't be
please.
bad, would it?
Especially that under-15s team as well for NSB, who are absolute stars. In a long time, NSB, I think, will remain at the top of schoolboy rugby. In comes the clearance from Jax. Only as far as Callum Tarry. Shields, drop goal attempt.
22.
Off target, so a 22. Don't mind it at all, though, this early in the game.
Not at all. Finn loves a drop goal, especially watching him. Him and my brother used to go against each other back in the day, always going for drop goals. Halfways even.
Obviously, Barnett Vincent with one of those out from back row. So the options were 22, or as it went all the way out on the full, scrum where the kick was taken, and that is the preferred option for Sedbergh.
Yeah, let's hope the scrum's a bit cleaner this time. Get our foot planted in and get a good shot, and we can go from there.
Monty Lee and Jones, big figures in the front row. Monty Lee also a keen shot putter, having come across from Bedford this season. Straight down on this near side, and it's Sedbergh who are penalised.
Straight in, head below your hip, straight to floor.
Clear from the referee, Mark Hyde.
1 and 3, straight to floor.
Mark Hyde, the referee, was also up at the Sedbergh Tens last season, knows both these sides very well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, ref me quite a lot. National Colts Cup final last year, a few games in the summer for Saints. Good ref.
And a good call. You could see it clearly on this near side. But the Sedbergh loose head, Ollie McCall went down first. Shot called as well by Finn Shields. We spoke of this just a moment ago, Ferdy, and they've taken your advice.
Must be able to hear me.
Onside with the chase up.
It's a good call, and it's a good spot as well for the kick. Fair distant back, about 40 metres out. But the wind not too strong. The conditions pretty perfect for Shields. It's unfortunately just off target this time. Good effort from Finn Shields. But
get another attack now, so let's try and capitalise on it.
They will get the ball back from this 22. NSB have had their chances. They haven't taken them in this early first half. Outside of their opening score, 3 visits in the 22, just 1 successful. As Jax clears it away, only as far as his opposite number. Shields, here's Chin. Barnett Vincent, still going Barnett Vincent, what a carry. Over the 22, over the 10, sorry, takes Ashton to bring him down. It's another great carry.
Good amount of front football at the minute.
And another little pick and go to keep the attack alive. Here's Cox, gets an offload. And now they're inches short. Oh, Cox has got the leg.
Ball down first.
Great score, Ashton Cox there. Great power from him.
How on earth did NSB get through there? Sedbergh looked well set in defence, but it was round the channels, around that A and B area of the breakdown, that the space was exploited by NSB. That'll be a disappointing one for Sedbergh to concede. Oh, it's a nice pick and go actually from the scrum half that gets them moving.
I think the
Such a live wire Chin. And then in the end, Cox just had the power.
Yeah, serious power from Ashton there.
2 very strong carriers, real enforcers in the centres for NSB. Cox also on the books of Northampton Saints, of course, as every man and his dog seems to be here at NSB, but 2 Saints centres have started well, physical figures, as you can tell by the score. Off target from the attempted conversion, but NSB lead by 5 points. Ash Cox with his first try of the afternoon. Well, we saw how Sedbergh responded last time they went behind, scoring at the first time of asking. Bit of tape being applied to Ben Jones will delay us here, but Jax will get us back underway again.
Yeah, let's just hope we can deal with it. And I think personally, I'd clear the ball, get out of our 22, get out of our danger zone.
Northampton School for boys ahead as they look to keep their fantastic undefeated run alive. But in these early stages, the tries changing hands. Sedbergh offered their chance to respond.
Yeah, I'll get you back in.
Well, of course, it is the month of November, and we have our own team here at NextGenLive, which you can donate to just by following that QR code there. Give it a scan for your mobile device, and you can donate to November through us at NextGenLive. All the proceeds for no donations go straight to the November cause, supporting men's mental health, as well as various forms of cancer that affect men young and old. Well, the clearance kick was deep and also well beyond the fullback. Deneen has to race back and recollect, and now he's trying to charge out from his own 22. Sean Farrell looking to hold up his man, but they do get it away. Well, there's a hint of an overlap on the short side, but the ball's come loose at the breakdown, so NSB need not worry. Excellent clearance kick, and from there, they forced out the error and now are back in possession in a promising position.
Yeah, great position us. Exactly what I was saying. They must be able to hear us. Clear the ball as soon as it gets in our half.
It's a thunderous kick, and it bounced unkindly just over the fullback, Charlie Deneen, who started in Newcastle's fantastic win in midweek against Harlequins in the Academy League. That was an absolute barnstormer of a game for Red Bull.
Set. Stay up, stay up.
But it's the Northampton Saints, Caelan Chin, the captain, feeding this drum. Tarry, oh, just put down at first receiver. And now Sedbergh have it back again. The pressure of the occasion telling here.
Tackle.
And it's a fine carry from Sedbergh in response as they look to break into NSB's half for only the second time.
No, what?
The carry from Nesbitt getting himself around the park. Jacks out the back. And a half an inch of space exploited excellently well by Delanoy, who's caught high as well. Well, Baston looks to go quick.
High tackle.
Settles it down. Good work from Delanoy.
Edge of the fight.
Yeah, Sedbergh really good at finding the space out wide. Something we've got to react to if we're going to stay in this game or stay on top.
Thomas Jacks to go searching for the corner. Kicking into the wind, but finds the touchline comfortably enough just outside the 22. There's an awful lot of travelling supporters here from Sedbergh today in their tour in the summer. They took 45 players to South Africa, brought 65 parents with them and other family members. Edwin Duran had to put on their own separate tour package for the supporters.
Middleman, good travelling support. You see all the oddballs beanies showing.
Go!
Baston, Jacks. Little show and go in the midfield from Bentham. Thought about giving the out the back door offload, but it's Baston back with it. Ollie McCall, a thunderous carrier. Baston juggled, but well held in the end from Nico Jones. And Jacks pulled it out here, 7-star, to reset the attack. Ashton, fine carry from the centre. Plenty of metres already today. Jacks. And again, it's James Moore in a playmaking role, finding the pass for Deneen. And they're on the edge again here with Chris Kirby, looking for his second score. What a finish!
Yeah, good finish from Sedbergh there. They're back to something they are.
Well, I think it's Baston coming around the corner. In the end, he might have gone over. Good support from Sedbergh on the outside, and they've levelled it up here. Just couldn't see in the sunlight over on that far side exactly how they broke through. This is a lovely move. And it's Kirby who gives an outstanding offload in the end. Here he is on the edge. So much work to do here. Oh, how on earth has he gotten that one away? Around the back from Chris Kirby. That is magnificent.
I think it was their fullback that went over there in the end.
Might as well have been Deneen on the end of it.
I'll pass the message on to them. Get the space before the step, we get the stability. Does that make sense? Yeah, the first penalty is the rules, head below hips.
Fantastic finish in the end. Just trying to spot the number to who went over. And I think it is Deneen who scored it. Good spot, 30. Jacks with another effort to put Sedbergh in front. This time, first kick of the contest. Has got them 2 points in the lead.
Yeah, great nudge there.
What a start to the game, though, Ferd. Exactly what we neutrals wanted to see.
Well, you neutral.
Another chance, though, for NSB to get up the right end of the field. So far, both sides have been excellent when in that 22. Their conversion rates have been top-notch. This time, a clean kickoff. But again, red and blue wall meets Sedbergh on the carry. Bit of a mess then, the breakdown. Basin eventually gets it away through the forwards. Bentham on the roll, finds an offload. Big carry by Ben Dewsbury. Jacks to Jacks again. Ashton on the outside, now they have a man over. Racing away goes Deneen, who chips ahead. Basin offside, so he's forced to hold. Cooper gets a hold of it, and on the roll, chopped down by Oliver Ashton.
Bramble here, we've got to look after the ball now. Don't give him any easy way back into the game.
Need a clearance of some standard here. We've seen a good one already, and that's got plenty behind it from Shields. Jacks just taps it into the sunlight, and in the end, it has gone just forward.
Class clearance from Finn there, really getting the distance up. We've got to make, we can't keep giving them the width on the outside there.
A huge kick, and that came right out of the sky, right out of the sun for Jacks. You can see as he's kicking it there, I hope the angle gives it justice. He is blinded. Ferdy, you've just had a poke over your shoulder to where that ball came from. Almost impossible to take.
Yeah, he would have done well catching that, to be fair to him.
Another strong clearance, though, from Shields. He's got NSB in a good position here. The fly half, his brother's away on England duty. Still yet to see them play together in our two chances to take in NSB this season at Next Gen Live. Chin to feed the scrum. Last one was a penalty in NSB's favour.
Stay up.
This time it's more stable, and it's cleanly at the back for Caelan Chin. Shields takes it right to the line. What a grab by Civil.
Yeah, great grab by James there. It's on out wide if we can use it.
Shields, cross field, just overcooked. Oh no, it will carry for NSB. Looking for the offload on the inside. It's an outstanding score.
Yeah, class score there. Exactly what we want. Tight carry, suck them all in and use it out wide.
Looked to get away from Renehan, but somehow he grabbed it inside for Cooper. He's a multi-sportsman of some pedigree, Mal Renehan. Cricket, athletics, doesn't matter. Showing outstanding hands there. He had no right to keep that in play. You called it early, Ferdy. It was on out wide. It was a great kick, but it looks to be too heavy here.
Yeah, lucky bounce.
Somehow kept in play, and a nice offload. Cooper goes over. Northampton School for Boys take the lead again. Can they keep Sedbergh out this time? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, coaching staff will love that try. Exactly what they've been trying to get off all season.
Fourth attempt for Finn Shields. Another difficult kick. Off the post this time. He's calibrating.
Next one.
15-12. There's both fullbacks now on the board for either side. George Cooper, nicknamed Manuel Neuer in the camp, according to Phil Beaumont, for his ability to clean things up at the back.
I've not heard that, but I can see why it's been called it.
Strong carry, and Seth have it back from the kickoff, and suddenly there's plenty of bodies over on the left. Off goes Dan Delanoy, finds a path to Dean. Oh, it's basted in the end. What a score!
Yeah, good score from Sedbergh again. They're using the space really well to find gaps in our defence.
Outstanding link-up play. Once they won it back from the kickoff, they had only one thing on their mind, and that was finding the edge as quickly as they can here. It's another great kickoff, tapped back by Rob Bentham. And it's Zach Brooks, the back rower, calling for it. Good link up with him and James Moore. But this is where the real magic happens. Lifted off the deck. Deneen could have gone himself. Picked out Will Basin on the inside. And the England scrum half goes over. And it's a chance for Thomas Jacks to put Sedbergh further ahead. It's an outstanding score. The quality on show is ridiculous, Ferdy.
Yeah, it's a class game so far. Just pushed that kick wide, so only 2 points in it. I wouldn't be surprised if we score again now.
17-15, the lead changes hands again. The twos continue to rumble on behind us. The under-15s and 16s are away from home up north. in this block fixture, with the 14s having already played for NSB and beaten Sedbergh on this very field. Shields with a deeper kickoff this time, again into the sunlight, but well watched on this occasion. What a strong Gary that is, just ducked into the contact. Great hit out from Chris Kirby of Sale. Hung high for Will Baston, and it's been tapped back as well by Sedbergh. Somehow gets the ball away for Baston, who whips it wide for Jacks. And again they go hunting for the half spaces out wide. In comes the fend, the bigs don't argue from Oliver Ashton. Now they're 2-on-1. Bentham, has he got the legs? Oh, another offload and another score. And this time is Daniel Delanoy, who will dot it down right under the post. Coast to coast this time from Sedbergh. The exit didn't go to plan, but they didn't panic. They had another trick up their sleeve and raced away down the left-hand tram line to take the lead once again by a further margin.
Yeah, great score from Sedbergh there. Just everyone seems to know what's going on.
Always an option inside and out, so difficult to mark. Shields made an important chop tackle on Bentham to deny him, but there was another runner on the inside. And now all three of the back three have scored for Sedbergh, and it's a much easier kick this time for Thomas Jacks. And now it's 24-15. Suddenly it's a 2-try game.
Yeah, we've got to react now. Started really strong. I think they figured out they're not going to get through us. So we've just got to react to that and play to how they, or stick to how we want to play, but sort that out.
It's in the half spaces out wide that Sedbergh have managed to find the gaps. Another kick-off to the left-hand side from Shields. Another good take by Nico Jones this time. The sharp.
Lost now.
Close to a turnover, but instead Will Baston will look to box kick again.
Nearly. Tom nearly got there.
Indeed, and he forced it really short there. It's James Moore underneath it. And now they might look to go wide again here. Jacks just bobbles up for him. Adam Jacks takes it to ground.
Lost now.
Slow ball here for Sedbergh inside their own 22. Great effort from NSB on the deck again, but lost, says Mark Hyde. Unfortunately, just went fishing for too long there, Ash Cox. So a penalty, and thirdly, it's a bit of an easy out for Sedbergh when they seem to be under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, we were doing really well there. Got up, got them down, slowing the ball down exactly how we want. They were looking for an exit, but we can't be giving them that.
Jacks picks out touch, just clatters off the NextGenLive van. Right on that 10-metre, so still inside their own half, but we've seen already the ability they've got to play there. Nesbitt wants a hold of it.
Let's get up and put pressure on it now, hopefully get the ball back.
Well, there's the penalty there. Just a little too eager to make a mess of things at the breakdown. Referee said, get out of there. And his advice was not heeded, so here's Jack swinging it in midfield. Bentham again with a hard carry up to the 10. Baston almost slips through. Monty Lee just about scrags a hold of him. Still going though, Will Baston.
Stripped. Lost forward,
ripped in the contact.
Knock on advantage.
Oh, indeed, just spilled. What a shot out wide by James Moore. To slow things down. Oh, it's just about regathered by Hardwick. Chin to the short side. In the end, it was slapped down on that far side by Sedbergh. Well, almost a fantastic break from Baston, but Monty Lee, the tight head, wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, good scramble defence from Monts there, doing really well. Won the ball back, let's hope we can get an attack going. Haven't seen our maul yet, so hopefully we can get that going.
Oh, quick line out, and stolen away. Still not quick enough to catch out Nico Jones. Popped up for Jacks. And again, they look to go wide. Again, they've got a man over here. Little fend from the outside centre, Oliver Ashton. The ball goes loose, and that's beyond the vertical from Civil.
Again, just another easy out for them. We worked really hard to get the ball back from our lost line-out, but just getting them back into the game.
A bit too keen to put his man down there, Civil. Already played on the elite men's circuit in the game of sevens last summer.
Yeah, really good seventh player, James. Is one player of the tournament a few times as well, I think.
The elite sevens will, of course, be back this summer for viewing live on Next Gen as Shields has a fantastic carry, flicks it out the cat flat. Civil with his first time to really run with ball in hand. His offload is a little looser, and it's again James Moore who claims it, and Baston who hangs it away. Cooper sends it over the top himself.
Good now.
Will it pop up here? In the end, it's unkindly for NSB into the back, into the hands of James Moore.
No hands, Red.
Baston, Jacks, over the top for Bentham in midfield. No problem with the forwards hanging out in those wide channels for Sedbergh. Baston down the short side again. Good scramble from NSB to get round the corner and to turn it over on the deck. Fantastic work from Ben Jones, former back rower turned loose head.
Yeah, great work there from Jones. He's slowing the ball down. We've got to make our line out work now. Perfect position for it.
Great kick.
12.
Adam.
Sedbergh on the page, please.
Once again, of course, for the month of November, we will be plugging Movember, of course. A great cause. You can scan that QR code now to donate. You'll see some great advertisements from them at half-time as well, all about supporting men's health, both mental and physical. Just come off the ref there as it was overthrown.
Yeah, they're getting up well to stop our ball, but...
Not straight this time is the call. The line-out just not going to plan at the moment for NSB.
No, not really.
Okay, yeah.
Still got a chance to keep Sedbergh contained here if they can lower the penalty count.
Yeah, so I don't need to hear anything else.
In this area of the field.
12.
Well, this was that lovely little dummy kick from Shields, chucked another show and go, and in the end got a fine offload away to Civil. And a huge hit, forcing the offload that eventually brought that attack to an end. Finn Shields, just like his brother, an absolute live wire.
Set.
Baston with the feed here. Scrum hasn't gone all of Sedbergh's way, but it's going to come out the back for Bentham, who bumps off Chin.
Tackle!
Number 8 gets to ground. And Baston has it at the base again. Jack's in the pocket. Doesn't go for the clearance. Pricks out his twin Adam instead. He might be looking to get away on the outside. Jacks. Smart decision to keep a hold. But they're over the ball here, NSB.
Never on the ball.
Shields never actually on the ball. So Jacks finds Ashton in the midfield.
We keep just slowing down their ball, it'll give us time to set and connect.
Lovely faded pass again from Jacks. Good carry from Rob Bentham. Been really busy at number 8.
Yeah, playing really well.
Jacks, lovely ball out wide. Got to make your one-up tackles against a team like Sedbergh. And NSB holding firm at the moment. Put down at first receiver. But at no chance for NSB to capitalise because the game has just ran away from us here.
Skipper.
Half-time whistle goes. It's Sedbergh who are in front, but this game is very much still alive. 30, what needs to change in this second half for NSB to get in front and crucially stay in front, which they've been unable to do so far?
The two things I'd say, well, the one thing I've been constantly saying is out wide. Let's just fill the space, work on our fold D. And personally, I'd like to see a bit of hitting the rucks, slowing them down. There are a lot of times they just sat there, get in, put some pressure on them, look for a knock-on, look for a turnover.
Sedbergh views the width excellently so far, and that's what separates the two sides. We'll leave you with all the tries here at half-time. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second half, live here in Northampton.
During every match, 80 men around the world will take their own lives.
80 minutes, 80 men.
40 men will kill themselves in the first half.
And the same amount will die from suicide in the second half.
By the final whistle, 80 males will have chosen to end it all.
A major reason for this is that us men don't always talk about the tough stuff.
So this half-time, don't open social media. Don't go to the bar on your own. Talk to your mate for the full 15 minutes.
This half-time, be a man of more words.
As much as I don't remember some memories, the ones I do have, it's like I lived a whole nother life.
There's just no situation where you're better off without your dad. My life genuinely got flipped upside down.
Life and grief and loss and all the work trauma that we see, it changes you. You want to take care of those wounds so that you don't pass them on to your kids.
When you play a team sport and you train as often as we do, there's just a massive bond between everyone. We're very much ingrained in each other's lives.
The battle for her is much more difficult than it is for me. My health is her health, and, you know, her health is my health.
I can say she is my life. She is my oxygen. Her well-being, her happiness. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy.
When I look back on the midst of my depression, I didn't take into account that this is putting my mum through incredible stress.
I want my son to grow up knowing that his dad's death didn't define him, and it certainly doesn't define my son. There's so much more to life.
I don't think there's a day where I haven't even thought about Dad. I always think about what could have been.
I should always have a ball at all times because I'm yeah, because I think that's when I get out the ball.
Thanks. Welcome back then to this huge game between Sedbergh and NSB. Sedbergh had a fine first half and they do lead at the moment. Couple of kicks as well has taken the game away from NSB for the moment. They trail by 24-15. Sedbergh now playing left to right and they will be kicking us off here. Plenty of change at the break for both sides. Couple of players with limited minutes at the moment, having played a lot of rugby for academies and elsewhere in recent weeks. So it will be a very different second half, one feels, to the first, with changes aplenty. Ferdy Barner-Vincent back alongside me for this one. A little bit frustrated at half-time, Ferdy.
Yeah, I was just saying a few chances have gone awry, but still, what's it, nine points, I think?
It is indeed.
With our kicks made, it's only a 3-point game, so.
It is a tight contest, and it will remain one for the next 35 minutes. Here with NextGenLive. Jax kicks us off. It's hung high into the sunlight, and it's taken off the kickoff by one of the new men for Sedbergh.
Release red!
What a carry! Up to the 22, and now Nesbitt on the charge. And this could be a huge moment for Sedbergh, who are clambering over the gain line. Quick ball back to the inside. Nico Jones. Oh, it's just gone loose out wide. And it's Sedbergh this time, who missed a chance, Ferdy, to start the second half, just as NSB started the first.
Yeah, good start from Sedbergh there.
Okay, so knock on into touch. So you've got the option of the scrum or the line out, Joe. Scrum on the 5 or
Just
the line out.
trying to see what subs have been made. I think hold back 3 change and
scrum.
I think Elliot Clough has come off. No, Harry White has.
Yeah, I'll come this on. No, Will, come.
Just getting our Sedbergh subs double checked as well. They're all on. Austin Sanford on wearing 6. Freddie Turnbull of Newcastle is onto the field wearing 17. Harry Hawkins at 18 yet to enter the fray, but Philip Scott wearing 23 is on the wing. As you said, for 30, plenty of changes for NSB too. Good shove, whipped away. And it's a high tackle, I think, that's just given
number 9 above the sternum.
An easy exit here for NSB. Shields finds touch. Ferdy, I'll be coming to you to discuss those new changes as and when they are involved in the game. But for now, it's Sean Farrell who will take the line-out throw. A line-out which is yet to go to plan for NSB. They've yet to nail a single one. And their first time, of course, it's Howie Barnett-Vincent who makes sure the ball is theirs. Oh, just put down. And the whistle goes. It will be Sedbergh in possession again. A nervous start to the second half, Ferdy.
Yeah, both teams looking a bit shaky. I think as well, line out, we've moved. Will Higgins, who doesn't usually go up, has moved to the back. Howie's moved to the front, so I think we'll be starting to take more front ball.
Sedbergh scrum, split the field here. Baston with the feed, options left and right. Deneen on one side, Jacks on the other.
Set.
Both centres on that far side, Adam Jackson, Oliver Ashton of the Newcastle Red Bulls. But it's a pick and go from Bentham, who slips off the first tackle. Bentham bumps off another, chips it ahead, the number 8. Shields is back there for NSB.
Carried back, it's a 5-metre scrum.
Carried back by Finn Shields, as he was forced to do under real pressure, so it will be a scrum for Sedbergh. Top work from Rob Bentham, the number 8, to chip it through. 30, would you back yourself to put a little grubber in like that?
100%, yeah.
Good answer for any decent forward at this level. Total rugby is the way at schoolboys level nowadays. But this is a huge chance for Sedbergh to draw first blood in this second half. Well, Baston, the England 9, will look to feed. Fresh from his time in camp. The Sale scrum half. Bentham leaves it this time. So Jacks, Adam Jacks finds Tom Jacks, who whips it over the top. It's a fine take and surely a finish here. Oh, a slip out wide. Sedbergh just lose their footing and NSB go hunting for it. Quick pick and go from the base of the breakdown by the centre, Oliver Ashton.
Held up.
Held up. NSB survive. And they've got the turf to thank them on that far side, Ferdy.
Yeah, pitch.
Had a bit of rain recently. In the end, it's just a slip between Sedbergh and the first try of the second half. Good scramble defence as well, though, out wide. I think it was Finn Shields who got across.
Yeah, I think he's moved to fullback now, actually.
Did really well to make that tackle out wide, but the kick couldn't find touch, so here's Jacks. And then Adam Jacks instead. Cuts on the inside, takes contact. Baston. Slow ball for Sedbergh. Still they managed to find a little bit of space. Ashton through the line. Ashton beats another. Finds the pass out wide. Surely it's a second score of the game for Kirby. Still racing away there. Oh, it's the substitute, Harry Hawkins. Back from injury and back amongst the scores for Sedbergh. The Scottish and Edinburgh man.
What you said there. We don't need it. It's not values of the game. Don't do it again.
Referee just checking the language, but Sedbergh won't mind too much. Hawkins scoring for the away side here, freshly onto the field. And 30, it is Sedbergh who have started the second half a little stronger.
Yeah, just constantly moving the ball well, finding our gaps.
Popped over by Jax from right under the post. And the challenge just deepens for NSB. Plenty of fresh legs in there, 30, to look at and try and make the difference. We saw yesterday the difference in the two benches between Australia and England made the difference. And
Which way you going? Right.
we get to see here, but it's a very strong Sedbergh bench as well, with internationals and Academy League players amongst them. What a take that is. With a bit of support, Nico Jones had an excellent game so far. Stepping into second row with another injury to their regular starter. But a penalty from the deck. Big moment for NSB. Unfortunately, the kick just hasn't made its target.
Come back. Yeah.
Going for those extra meters there, unfortunately, 30, but it hasn't gone to plan.
Go past that tunnel.
No, I don't mind the keenness there. Let's just back our scrum again and get a shove on and win the ball back.
Sedbergh still inside their own half, where NSB would like to keep them. Zach Brooks moved into the front row. His first scrum in this second half. First scrum as well for Kai Campbell. Second half substitute.
Stay up.
It's loose at the back there for Sedbergh, and NSB all over it. It is Bentham in the end with a big carry to relieve some pressure. Baston.
Release.
Slow ball. NSB have to release. Jax. At Oliver Ashton. Little tip pass, but the final ball from Deneen is forward. Good defence from NSB, much better 30, keeping them contained.
Yeah, holding them strong there, working an error out of Sedbergh.
Scrub. Just over here, gents.
Well, what can they offer here? This new back three. 30, some interesting characters out there.
Yeah, well, Jasper's been a regular for the last 2 years. Ted, I think this is what, his third game maybe for the first team. And Finn, who's, well, position when he played up with the 16s last year was at fullback, so.
And it's Caelan Chin who's moved to fly half with Massimo Raps on. Another Saints scrum half in the team. Hard line from Shields, who's upended, still manages to get the ball away to Caelan Chin, who goes cross-field. Jax calls his mark. Goodness me, that's a hit and a half that Shields had to wear there from Sedbergh.
Yeah, massive shot there.
Still managed to get the ball away. And it's been quickly taken, the mark there, just tapped and whipped wide, and there might be a man over for Sedbergh. Brave chop tackle there from Sean Farrell. Punches well above his weight, the hooker. Nesbitt. Good carry. Oh, it's loose. And Baston scrambles, but he gets a fine pass away for Jax. Oh, the ball is in the inside for the substitute, Freddie Turnbull, but forward pass. NSB have it back again. Another chance. They might want to rethink their set plays. Maybe don't send young Finn Shields down the channel with two towering men in brown up against him.
No, probably not the best decision.
Let's see what NSB have in the locker. Ted Kenyon playing on the wing, linked up really well last season, the under-15s with Finn Shields.
Far too close, gents, okay?
Still two big ball carriers in the centre though, Callum Tarry and Ash Cox.
I'll have a look for you.
Tarry, the only survivor from NSB of their Saints senior contingent who played against Sale in that 67-point win. The rest all on England duty. All with Italy in Gio Panariello's case.
Stay outside, please.
Raps with the feed. Good scrum from NSB. Chin at fly half. Miss pass. And slipping the tackle and selling the dummy. Off goes Ash Cox after his second try. Lays it back for Raps. Quick ball for NSB. It's loose. So swept up by Barnett Vincent.
Tackle, release, Sedbergh!
Tackle is the call. Chin. Big collision. 3 men make the shot. So surely there must be space elsewhere. Lovely line speed. Chin puts the offload inside. How on earth was that ball regathered? But it won't matter in the end, because Sedbergh all over it.
Number 5, holding, then throw the ball away.
Unfortunately there.
Number 5.
Hardwick has it stolen from him on the deck, but it was a ridiculous take by the second row.
Then you've thrown the ball away.
Yeah, great catch from Tom there. Ash did really well to make the break. Just gotta execute that.
Well, Caelan Chin was lined up early doors there by Sedbergh, so he did really well to find the offload inside as well.
Edge of the paint.
But in the end, stolen on the floor.
Appreciate you frustrated. Okay,
And now it's a line out for Sedbergh. No points in the second half yet for NSB, who are now playing the clock as much as they are the visitors from up north. Strong line out for Nico Jones, handy operator for Sale and Sedbergh. Jax keeps a hold, it's lined up well. Fantastic turnover.
Let the ball come, please. Penalties there if you want it. Let it come, 15.
Massimo Raps goes quickly.
15 holding.
Fantastic work from Callum Tarry, who's there in support now as it's tumbled on by Higgins.
Tackle, release.
Raps. Barnett Vincent met behind the game line by Sedbergh.
Thank you.
Chin. It's a high shot, but falling is the call, so no penalty as of yet. Shields comes around the corner, looks for a little chip over the top to find Kenyon. It's racing towards the touchline, and Charlie Deneen forced to carry it out. Excellent kick from Shields.
Yeah, really good tactical kick there. Just got to make this line out count now.
Backing his old under-15s teammate Ted Kenyon to get on the end of it. One of 4 Year 11s in the side today.
9, you in or out?
Future remains bright for NSB.
Apologies,
but it's the present here in which they would love to make an impact.
Who's gone now? You've done it, yeah?
Substitution made.
Intercept, please.
Haven't seen just yet what it is, but here's Elliot Clough at the plug for NSB. In the meantime, I think a ball may be coming. Clean line out. Clough has it. Driving through. There's a half break there from NSB. Sedbergh didn't get their formation just right. And the try is given. And it's the first score of the second half for the hosts, who are back into this contest.
Exactly what we needed there. First time our line works. First maul we've had of the game and we score.
Just didn't click in defence there for Sedbergh as the ball came down for Clough. As soon as they got rumbling there, they were hard to stop. I think it is the number 8 who's gone over on his debut.
Yeah, great score there. Exactly what we need to get us back into the game.
Elliot Clough with NSB's first score. And it's converted cleanly by Shields as well. Those are 2 crucial points in this game. It's an 11-point game, still 2 scores in it, but plenty of time for NSB. Elliot Clough, his twin brothers, also playing for the 2s today. On the field behind us. Gets his first score on his first appearance for the 1s. Excellent day for the Clough family. Another proud afternoon for the Jacks, and it's Tom who takes another good kickoff, wraps in plenty of space, finds a willing runner who is lined up good and proper. But just too high this time. Well worn by NSB. Shields isn't waiting around. Finds halfway.
Better effort. Okay, better effort to go lower for me. Yes, please.
Ollie McCall's a big man. Full of effort for him to get down there. Better effort required, says the referee. Is the momentum just starting to swing in NSB's favour? Oh, it's a tough line out and recollected by Nesbitt at the tail, who goes bundling through. Jax out the back for Tom Jax, lifted over the top. Galitzine Scott with a good carry. Baston, Jax out the back for Jax again. Soft hands over the top. Nesbitt with a bit of space. Picks out Sanford. Lovely tip pass. Might see them over. Turnbull chopped down.
No, not now. Lost now. Second go. Thank you.
Almost a turnover for NSB. But driving on goes Hawkins. Look at his second score.
Short release.
Short is the call. NSB inches away. Flying through the breakdown come Northampton School for boys. But they've taken the 9. It's a penalty. Just slowing things down.
Still playing the 9 within a metre of the ruck. What are we doing, Jeff? Yeah, which way are you going, please, so I can move?
Looks like tap and go.
Got a front up now, make our shots.
Baston, Nesbitt, looking to get on the edge of the NSB defence. Coming from deep is Nico Jones.
Just relax, boys. Gone early there. It's knocked on in goal.
It's been knocked on.
Goal
Well, I
line,
thought you were
drop
about to erupt there, Ferdy, because I think we spotted that from up here. Good work from the AR on this short side to spot that the ball went loose before it was grounded. Mark Mulhaney on this near side has a word with the referee, and NSB survive. Deep kick from Shields, only as far as Oliver Ashton. Jack Nesbitt always keen to carry in this game. Dealt with by his opposite man, Sean Farrell. Jones denied the try. Close to a turnover. Bentham gets away. Oh, the offload is right on the toes of Will Baston, and it's knocked on. Sedbergh knocking on the door, but NSB hold firm for now, and will be given another chance to exit.
Yeah, get this right. Carry up, clear.
A reminder, of course, that all this month we'll be supporting Movember. You can scan the QR codes on any device on your screen now, or head to the Movember website, --T for team --NextGenLive to donate to our page and support this great cause.
You okay, 5? Stinger? Yeah. You got plenty of time, sir.
Well, Will Baston has finally departed the England scrum half. But at the moment there's just a man down in the backfield for NSB. Slight delay for us here. Well, 30, they've got to get this cleanly exited, and then they've got a chance to build back into this second half. The game is still very much on.
Yeah, definitely only 9 points in
okay,
it, so
physio?
and still plenty of time for us to get back in the game.
Come on.
Time back on.
There we go.
The NSB man is keen to continue. Number 19 on the far side, also back onto the field. 30.
Yeah, Jasper's on the pitch.
Boy. Set.
Yeah, Jasper Smith back on the pitch. Sorry, yeah.
Thanks, Ferdy. There's a new 9 as well for Sedbergh in folds. Speaking of folds, nice move round the corner to get NSB away, and then it's kicked in behind by Shields. And the chase is on, it's still bouncing here. Deneen has lots of work to do, can't cleanly hold it, and it's been fallen upon by NSB, and now Shields is carrying. Fantastic work by Smith. It's got to go is the call, but what a nice little carry by Howie Barnett-Vincent. To the short side, what a chop tackle, still short. Plenty of space on this open side, but it's now Barnett-Vincent with another big carry. Strong clear off from NSB. Here's Chin through the forwards again. Oh, it's Cox after another. Short, and the ball is playable. Wraps, Chin, over the top. Surely this time for Higgins.
Higgins at the double.
Try given. It's the second time Will Higgins has found himself out wide. And the Saints second row has 2. And the game is back on again, 30.
Yeah, great ball movement. I mean, I always back our backs, but at the start I didn't think it was the right decision, but paid off.
It's a horrid little kick through for a fullback to deal with. The pressure piled on by NSB. And once they had it back in that 5 metre, it's a tough task keeping them out. Well, it was Shields' fantastic kick through that set that try up. He's limping just a touch. So it looks like kicking responsibility has been handed over to the captain, Caelan Chin. And I think it is actually Finn Shields' last action of the game to have set up that fantastic score for his side. Here's Chin. Good effort, just not enough curl on the kick. But it's a 4-point game. Just the kicks separate the sides now, 30.
Yeah, let's just hope we can get back, keep going now.
Another kickoff to come in the meantime from Thomas Jacks. They've been pretty handy so far. Good take, under real pressure.
Good work, Five, stay
Hardwick. NSB look to set an exit. Trying to draw a high tackle there. Good carry from Farrell. Chin. Campbell. Over the gain line, still crawling his way through. Raps. Jones, well met by Bentham. Raps. Just dinks it over the top. It'll pop up for Folds. Always falling there, but I think just a touch too high.
High tackle, number 9 is falling. Still above the sternum, high tackle.
Well, Folds just took a tumble there and was hit high. So a penalty right in midfield for Jacks to nudge towards the corner.
Yeah, I think the last 2 tries have given us a bit of energy. We're looking to play now, we're backing ourselves. Looking good, let's hope we can keep it up.
Touch foul midway between the 22 and 10 metre. Big moment in the game for Sedbergh, conceded 2 on the bounce for the first time in this contest. They still lead by just 4. Up goes second half substitutes for Sedbergh, making a good impact. Bentham, though, with a fine carry. Bentham still going, bumps off another. Rob Bentham steps on the inside. Brought down just a few inches short. There's plenty over out wide. Fantastic take. It's Guillotine Scott who crosses over, but it's Rob Bentham who's made that try for Sedbergh.
Yeah, he's been playing really well all game, to be fair, breaking carries, making loads of yards. We need to sort him out if we want to win the game.
Just 1 too many tackles. 2 upright for NSB. Bentham happy to shrug them off, and it's good hands from Freddie Guillotine Scott out wide in the end, who scores the try. And on comes a very qualified tee holder in Ben Beadle. Away with England this past week as well for Sedbergh.
Yeah, probably just
slight knock leaves them unable to play in this one.
Keep switched on, yeah, boys. Keep working hard.
Thomas Jacks, good off the tee so far. And this try will take them 2 converted away. If it's converted from the sideline, which it is, 30, a wry smile, because you know that's an excellent kick.
Yeah, really good nudge there, but yeah, that's all I can say. 11
points in it now. 2 tries in the next 10 minutes or so will turn the game on its head. Chin kicks it off. Another good lift. And Nico Jones, who's had a fine game so far, takes it to ground. Slow ball for Folds.
That was a perfect opportunity of what I was saying about hitting the rucks.
And they've turned it over. Bentham with another great carry, but it's Massimo Raps getting stuck in.
Right, you get up, you step that way, you get up and go.
Good work from the substitute scrum half. Overcomes Caelan Chin, who started there for NSB. Look to find touch. What a kick!
Put Sedbergh on the line.
From Caelan Chin. Please. Outstanding nudge.
Yeah, class nudge there from Caelan. Let's make this line out count and get another try.
Try from a very similar position a few moments ago for NSB. And it's back to the tail. Excellent throw by Farrell. Elliot Clough has it at the tail. This time NSB are slowed down, but Farrell has it. And the secondary shove.
Moving slowly.
Farrell has it cleanly at the base. They're over! Sean Farrell scores. Patience this time for Northampton School for Boys. Almost contained by Sedbergh at the maul this time, but it's 2 tries from 5 metres out in this second half for the hosts.
Yeah, maul's been a really good strong suit of us throughout the last 2 seasons. It's good to see we're starting to get some success from it.
Sean Farrell scores. And a big part to play since stepping in to this team. 30, good to see your understudy doing well.
Sean's always been playing class throughout the last 2 years. Really stepped up now. Not many people get through him in the tackle, puts his head in the places no one else would want to.
Oh, it's off the post again. Second time they've struck the upright, Northampton School for Boys. Excellent textbook maul though in the meantime. One converted try, the difference then. It's just 6 points in it. A couple of penalties maybe. 36-point draw was the closest result this season for NSB. Other than that, undefeated. It drops into no man's land and has been reclaimed by Sedbergh. Just can't allow the ball to bounce like that, so Folds finds Nesbitt. Barnett Vincent with a good line speed. Tom Jacks. Big carry by Dewsbury. Folds back to the open side. Bentham this time is brought down, but he's always over the gain line. It's a great turnover, but there was a man in need of rolling away there, so Hardwick is denied. That's a real shame, Ferdy, because it was a really good turnover, but the tacklers just had to roll away. Now, Jacks will search for the corner. It's a great kick.
Use the line, Will, use the line.
Nervous moments here, Ferdy, because with the game as it is,
on the line,
not long to go. You've got to keep them out here.
Yeah, I'll back ourselves here. We'll do well. Keep them out, win the ball back after.
It's 2 mauls that NSB have already scored in this second half, but now Sedbergh with a chance. Jones the likely target, the line-out leader. And it is to the tail that Jones, it's just slipped through the fingers, and it's been regathered by Kai Campbell in NSB colours.
That would have been a good turnover. The knock-on at the back of the line.
Knock-on advantage rescues NSB after a good turnover. Dewsbury was well set at the tail, but it came loose in a crucial moment, and NSB survive.
Yeah, good here. Well, let's see what we do. Yeah, last time we were in this position, we played, scored.
Great cameo for Kai Campbell since coming on in the front row. Can he continue his dominant form? Austin Sanford, of course, on in the second half break. Now opposite his NSB substitute. In opposition. Scrum to be fed by Massimo Raps.
Hold the push.
Good shove. Clean ball. Little tip right on the gain line. And another nice offload. And now they could be away here. Fantastic exit at the very least from George Cooper and company. Good carry by the fullback. Quick ball for Raps. Show and go at first receiver. Shields still with us. Raps. Strong carry again from NSB over the gain line. This time Jones is well met. Another hit behind the gain line for Sedbergh, who are looking to get over it. Raps. Shields, little dink over the top. It'll pop up here for Tarry. What a kick from Shields. Finds the offload. Yeah! It's for NSB. Sliding in goes Smith. How on earth did they get the ball away there? Little dink over the top from Shields. Tarry with the pass. Under so much pressure. Somehow NSB get it away.
Great skill there. I was looking, the blind side was on the whole time.
Bit of deja vu with Sedbergh having scored another fine try down this very same wing. A deft touch from Shields. Fantastic offloads in here, and it's this one where it went loose. Just tapped back for Smith in the end. And this is a huge kick. for Finn Shields. Back onto the field for Caelan Chin, who spent himself for NSB to take the lead again. It won't have the curl. It's a tough angle. It's as wide as you can be. And it's a 1-point game. 4 minutes on the in-house clock here. About 4.5 for us. This is a huge moment in the game for both teams. It's a 1-point contest. How on earth have NSB fought their way back into this?
Well, never give up mentality. We were never out the game. If you look, kicks are the only thing keeping us behind. I think we'd be about 15 points clear, so.
Real contest off the kickoff, but it comes Jones's way. Shields. It's a big hit from Austin Sanford on Sean Farrell.
Carry back.
Shields. Out the back. Bentham strips it! Bentham has it! And Bentham will score! A try out of nowhere to take Sedbergh to safety. What a game Bentham has had. And once again, he leaves an impact here. This time, little ball out the back. A chance out wide, really, for NSB. There's the show and go. No one touches Campbell on the way through, but Bentham steals it away. And this is a very convertible kick to boot for Sedbergh to take them 2 scores in front. They lead already by 6 points. Leading by 8 here. It's a tough road for NSB with just 3 minutes on the clock. Tom Jacks will take his time. In comes the charge from NSB. And it's off the post!
No.
And the contest is still alive. An 8-man charge down from NSB just does enough to put Jacks off. And he glances the post. That's 3 times already that we've hit the uprights in this game.
That's roughly correct.
30. Still a time to go.
One time, yes. Just over that.
Game on.
2 minutes on the clock. NSB 6 points behind. The captain is back onto the field and claims the kickoff. Good take from Moore. His brother at coach has turned to his sibling to see this one out for Sedbergh. Great carry. Do they just run down the clock here? Nesbitt takes it to death. NSB have it! It's James Civil with his hands all over it. Straight off their feet in support.
What a game this is.
It's Shields to find touch. It could be a hat-trick of Mauls that turns this game on its head. They're 6 points in front, Sedbergh, but with huge defensive duties now.
Enter the pace, take the edge.
Sean Farrell try-scored already. Overcomes Elliot Clough on his debut into the plug. What a line-out this is. To the tail. Dummy throw. Sean Farrell, you can't lay that at his feet. He was ready to throw it up there, but the pressure just tells.
Yeah, I think just a bit of miscommunication between the call.
Down with cramp, in inverted commas, and the referee stops the clock with a minute to go.
I get it. Yeah, so that penalty there, I know it looks odd, but the number 2's gone into contact and his head's gone straight to the floor. He's given them nowhere they can tackle legally. Is that not a voluntary tackle? What's that? No, he's got it straight, his head slammed below his hip.
Well,
he's made the contact. He's got to give them an opportunity.
This is the score that may well have decided the contest.
Come on.
Rob Bentham has been everywhere today in a side full of stars.
No, back we go.
Well, it's a kick for touch. So there is no charge down, unfortunately, for
I think it's a free kick.
Backwards.
Regardless, we'll play. The NSB have it with one last chance. Little dink ahead. It's been recollected by Sedbergh. Huge shot comes in on Jacks, but he lays it back.
12, where we go? No, it's not time. I'll tell you when it is.
It's not yet time. So it's another pick and go from Bentham, who makes it to ground.
No red, 12. No, no, no.
Penalty.
No, not yet.
Coming round the side of the breakdown. So desperate to win it back. But it looks like Sedbergh are going to survive.
Yes.
Time is up on NSB's outstanding undefeated run. Missing 8 starting players to international duty and beyond, and yet still they have taken the game to Sedbergh, who have just about held on at the very last. An unbelievable game of rugby here in Northampton, but it's Sedbergh who have come away from home to win. Still undefeated on the road this season. After losing to Kirkham on a neutral ground, it's outstanding rugby on both sides, but 30, NSB just couldn't do it in the end. But they can be very proud of this performance.
Yeah, really proud, like you were saying. Players out, but we stepped up massively. Everyone not normally in. Thought Elliot Clough on his debut was really good. Everyone stepped up really. Big. You can tell we're up for it from the start, and just a few little things got away from us, but...
Well, missing 9 of the starting team through injury or international call-up. This game won't define their season, but what it does do is show what Phil Beaumont spoke about in the build-up to this game, which is the remarkable strength in depth that NSB have. But all the flowers today must go to Sedbergh. An outstanding performance. And they are victorious here, away from home, by a stunning scoreline. What a game it's been, and great sportsmanship on show as well. I think both sides understand, Ferdy, that this was a remarkable game of rugby.
Game of the season, I'd say.
Maybe so. We've seen some absolute crackers on Next Gen Live. There's so many more standout games to come until the end of the seasonal year. So much action in this month of November. But what a start to the second half of this term. Well, those are some of the very best tries as Sedbergh hang on, 43-37. The men in brown have come to town and claimed a famous victory, and they jump to number 1 in the Daily Mail rankings as well. Well, Ferdy, some final words from yourself before I let you jump down and join your team. We've seen some great tries, some proper old school mauls, we've seen some length of the field efforts, just couldn't do it in the end. But, well, how do you deconstruct a game like this?
I'm not sure really, just really proud of what we've been able to do out there today. I think the amount of times where you probably could have written us off when we're 2 scores down, and we've come back to bring it within 6 points, but just really proud of the boys today.
Thanks very much as well, Ferdy, for joining us up here on the gantry. I'll let you make your way down and join your team on pitch side. Ferdy Barnett-Vincent alongside us for the full fixture. So what a game it's been, as the two sides try and make sense of what's been a fantastic game. Sam Moore can be very proud of his side, who took it to one of the best sides in the country this season and managed to take them down on home soil. Sedbergh can begin the long journey home with smiles on their faces as they are victorious by 43 points to 37. But of course, what a performance by some of these very young NSB players, 4 Year 11s in the side. Amazing to see the likes of Finn Shield shine as he did in this game. It didn't all go his way, but he stood tall and made some huge moments at very important times for Northampton School for Boys. It'd be great to see him and his brother both in action for NSB in the coming weeks. Their outstanding season will continue. Well, I am happy to chuck down to Angus Savage in just a few moments' time, who will be pitchside with today's man of the match. which I am happy to announce is Sedbergh's number 8, Rob Bentham. Plenty of candidates across those two teams, but Rob will receive a Movember tie for his efforts, as every player of the match will, across our live fixtures this month of Movember. Myself and Angus already have on a Movember tie, along with our Poppy as well, in this important month of remembrance. But for one last time, you can donate to the NextGenLive Movember page via the QR code on your screens. We'll be supporting this great cause all month. You can just head to the website as well, movember.com/team/NextGenLive, as it is on screen there, and donate to our page directly, as the Movember Man of the Match is shortly to be awarded once the Sedbergh huddle concludes, as the NSB has over on the field in front of you. Some disappointed faces in there, of course. A huge game of rugby in which they were so close to winning. It was a tight game throughout. They fought back so well in that second half. 3 tries on the bounce to keep the contest alive. And I'll chuck you down now to Angus Savage, who is pitchside, to wrap up our coverage of this fantastic occasion.
Thank you very much, Wilf. Wow, what a game that was. 43-37, 14 tries, as Phil Beaumont actually has just come down with an award to make to Sedbergh. So we will just wait while he finishes doing that before we try and grab a word with Phil himself, with Rob Bentham, the man of the match, and indeed with Sam Moore in a couple of moments' time. I'll tell you what, before Sam chats to us, we'll have a little quick word with Phil. Phil, that's one of the greatest games of schoolboy rugby I think I've seen. Outstanding. You boys must be gutted, but at the same time, incredibly proud that you stayed in that.
We just talked about in the tunnel, and it's not often you can be so full of superlatives on a loss, but actually the performance out there was fantastic. We asked to try and play at the top table and justify why we think we're running with the Sedberghs and the Millfields of the world, and actually that's probably the performance defining moment in our season, and should go on and see us therefore get good outcomes from it in the future. So really proud of the boys to not have our top 6 boys with us today and then actually ask all the other boys to step up. It justifies to the boys that we're not about 1 or 2 superstars that are going to go through and go through and make the difference, but actually we're a whole squad that will work hard and graft, and tries come as team tries rather than individual moments. So yeah, super proud. Great to see 4 year 11 boys step up. All had cracking games as well, and to go against Sedbergh at any time is special. Playing on our home pitch today was special, and they thoroughly deserve a win. Some great rugby, beat us on the fringes, caused us some problems we didn't quite fix at the start, but yeah, really proud of the boys. Special moments.
Hell of an advert for the school game.
Yeah, schoolboy rugby is flourishing, isn't it? You're seeing just great displays of 2 teams that are, there's going to be future professional players in there and probably future internationals from both sides, and the schoolboy rugby is an environment where they can play with freedom and flair, and they get to wear the school badge, and it means the world to them. These boys have been talking about this game since the start of the season, and we picked it as one of our key moments that we want to look towards as something they'll look back on and have great memories of. Scoreline didn't go our way today, but the boys did the school proud.
A lot to be proud of. Cheers, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Phil Beaumont there. Right, we're going to come and interrupt a conversation actually between 2 people that we want to talk to, which is Sam Moore and Rob Bentham. Rob, dive in here because I've got a special little thing for you. A tie. You are today's man of the match, Rob. Rob, talk to me about that game. It's absolutely mad. 14 tries.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously trying to build from that result against Kirkham. They was disappointed. They were just a really spirited side. A good result for them, and then Blackrock again. We had that performance, we had the intensity, but we just couldn't quite get it over the line. I think it was important for us to come here and against, I mean, what a team, they're so physical. Just to get it over the line and get that win on the board was just really important for us in terms of our morale going into the second half of the season.
Talk to me about that moment at the end as well, gobbling the ball up and getting that crucial score.
I mean, I had one earlier on in the game where I kind of messed it up and got taken back, but I mean, I've worked on it with Sam and the rest of our coaching team and using it as a weapon, but also when to use it and not to get taken back. I think it's really important that I get it right and at the right time, because if not, it doesn't work well. It's nice for it to come off like that.
And obviously, so many boys stepping up. But tell me about what that was like in terms of, you know, end of half term, coming down after a tricky result against Blackrock.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on you guys. Been away on England camp and stuff. What's it been like?
I mean, for us, obviously those 3 weeks away isn't ideal, right in the middle of the season. But it's having that togetherness before we go into the half term break. Every training session needs to be max intensity for us to gel properly. But yeah, it's just important for us to stay together, work as a team. I mean, we went behind twice in the first half, and it's that ability to keep our heads up, execute, and keep going on. Yeah.
Top man, thanks so much. Movember man of the match, Rob Bentham. Enjoy that tie, lovely moustached logo on it. Right, we're going to just trot over here to speak to Sam Moore, because actually it's our first time to speak to Sam since Sam took over the reins here at Sedbergh. Sam, that was some game.
Really good game, and fair play today. They had a really good game plan, stuck to it. We're finding ourselves in more and more of these tight battles, and we're wanting to do our stuff, but having to change the script a little bit on the move. But yeah, for schoolboy rugby, it was awesome.
Some of the scores were sensational as well. I mean, a couple of coast-to-coast efforts. The handling from some of your boys, outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, it's through a lot of simple stuff. Like, it looks really intricate, but some of the simple stuff that we do with just staying square and having that handling ability, we really sort of take ownership on that in training. And then when we don't get there over the line, we sort of try and stay patient and still do our thing. But yeah, we're really impressed with the actual scores. Just on the flip side of it, a little bit disappointed on sort of conceding some of them as well.
Just a quick word on NSB. I mean, they're an incredible story, aren't they? You know, state school here in the middle of the country that have elevated themselves to being right at the very top table, drew with Millfield, and now have tested you boys really hard.
Yeah, absolutely, and all the way through the board. I've not heard from back at our place, but I was watching the twos. I think they got over the line against our 14s here, and then the twos was back and forth from me watching over from behind the sticks. So fair play to them. They run a great programme, and we're just really happy that it's on the cards with us with our fixture list.
And it is some fixture list that you guys have. It doesn't get any easier. The big fixtures keep coming.
Yeah, we were just saying then in the huddle, like, there will be real tough tests coming up. We've got Warwick on Saturday, and then we've got some big hits of Wellington, Millfield, the back end of the season, which we're looking forward to. But all of this building block, we had sort of Blackrock was our last one. We had 3 weeks off, so we always knew we were going to be a little bit rusty, and typically we've had that first coming back in the hit out after the half term, but it's one of those things. But yeah, we've got a massive finish of the season, we're just looking forward to it.
This is our first chat on air since you took over the reins. How's it been? How's life in charge?
Yeah, really good. All the coaches are super supportive. I'm challenging them, but they know that it's coming from a good heart. I love this place. It means a lot to me, and I'm just trying to not rip up the script of what Noxie did and just put my own little tweak on things. I know what we do really well from being a player here, and watching Noxie coach. I know what it's about, and it's just putting sort of my little spin on how I think we can do just things a little bit differently to keep moving.
And one little off-field touch I've noticed: caps as you walk out.
Yeah, it's something when I came in I knew we did it. I'm not sure when I looked into the history of it, there wasn't, from what I can know, there wasn't too much consistency on the caps. I knew there was caps back whenever it was. Highlighted it when I came in for our 500th year, Blackrock being our 500th game. We introduced it for that game last or 3 weeks ago, and it's something they don't own the caps. It's the club cap, but every time they represent the first team, they can wear the cap, so it's pretty special. It's just another layer to the history of Sedbergh.
Special memories, safe trip back. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sam Moore, head of rugby at Sedbergh. Right, well, that is that here from a fantastic game at Northampton School for Boys. 37-43 it finished up in Sedbergh's favour. 14 tries, a stunning game of rugby. If that is how the rest of this season is going to play out, we are in for a treat. Stay with us through the month, through the entire year. There is some fantastic stuff coming up. And all through Movember, remember, you will be able to donate to our Movember page. It is Movember.TV/NextGenLive, and you'll be able to donate there. And as I say, these lovely ties coming out to man of the match all over the country throughout November. Until then, though, enjoy yourselves. Have an enjoyable rest of the weekend, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.
During every match, 80 men around the world will take their own lives.
80 minutes, 80 men.
40 men will kill themselves in the first half.
And the same amount will die from suicide in the second half.
By the final whistle, 80 males will have chosen to end it all.
A major reason for this is that us men don't always talk about the tough stuff.
So this half-time, don't open social media. Don't go to the bar on your own. Talk to your mate for the full 15 minutes.
This half-time, be a man of more words.
As much as I don't remember some memories, the ones I do have, it's like I lived a whole nother life.
There's just no situation where you're better off without your dad. My life genuinely got flipped upside down.
Life and grief and loss and all the work trauma that we see, it changes you. You want to take care of those wounds so that you don't pass them on to your kids.
When you play a team sport and you train as often as we do, there's just a massive bond between everyone. We're very much ingrained in each other's lives.
The battle for her is much more difficult than it is for me. My health is her health, and, her health is my health.
I can say she is my life. She is my oxygen. Her well-being, her happiness. If she's happy, I'm happy.
When I look back on the midst of my depression, I didn't take into account that this is putting my mum through incredible stress.
I want my son to grow up knowing that his dad's death didn't define him, and it certainly doesn't define my son. There's so much more to life.
I don't think there's a day where I haven't even thought about Dad. I always think about what could have been.